What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. So I just got two new Indiana Jones action figures. The first is from Diamond Select Toys, and it's this Indiana Jones and the Bridge Escape, which is featuring Indiana Jones from the Temple of Doom. Second one is Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark from Mezco Toys. My boy over at Loose Arrow Toys, Nick, was able to hook me up with this action figure. We were kind of just discussing that Hot Toys Indiana Jones statue that is on my to get list, but this is looks like it's going to be an excellent action figure to have in that meantime. I can't wait to unbox it and check it out. I've only seen the pictures of it, so I actually haven't seen it just yet. So we will be going over the Mezco toy action figure shortly, but first we're going to go over the Bridge Escape diorama that we have from Diamond Select Toys. All right, now heads up, I did already have this opened. I opened it up earlier this week, but I did just want to kind of point out how awesome this box looks. Very cool diorama, and love the picture that they have of the actual diorama Indiana Jones here on the side. It's not a picture from the movie, it's the statue itself. So it's a very cool box, very big box. It's about a 12 by 12 square. Had a nice little opening and everything like that for it. Very easy to get the statue out of, and it's pretty well protected. I did like how they had like that 360 kind of view. You're able to see it in 3-4 different sides before actually getting it out of the package. And here you can see that the bridge diorama is out of the package. It is a really great and detailed figure of Indiana Jones. The machete is probably a little bit bigger than it actually was in the movie. It looks kind of more like a sword. I think that should really be about an inch shorter, kind of more machete-like there. You can see Indy's whip in hand. It is mounted, so it does not come loose. Unlike his satchel, which you could probably work its way out of if I really wanted to, but I don't want to. So the satchel is a little bit loose. It would be really cool if they actually had the stones in there too, but hey, I'm not gonna be nitpicky about that. But this is really great detail. The bridge, the stonework, the ropes are even a little bit flexible here, while this is super stiff. So this is, like I said, a really good diorama of Indiana Jones. The details that they do have on it, you can see the cuts on his back from when he was whipped. He's got the bloody nose, of course, the hat and everything like that, just tilted everything just right. So this is a really, really cool diorama. This is a really great statue. So glad I have this in my collection. I've seen a couple other people mention this before, but this looks gonna look awesome on my shelf, which I'll be having just right down here. All right guys, and now we do have Mezco Toys Indiana Jones from Raiders of the Lost Ark. I did go ahead and get Indy out of the package. I didn't take out really any of the accessories just because I wanted to go ahead and get get a look at him, see how he is, what he feels like, what it looks like, and everything like that. And I will say that I am amazed with the attention of detail that they put into this action figure. The clothing on it is very impressive. The jacket actually feels like a leather jacket, as does the gun holster. So you can see that the holster itself does not have a gun in it, but that's one of the accessories that they have on there. Now, Indiana Jones actually has 28 points of articulation, so that is just mind-blowing that they can put that many into this figure. They have a lot of the standards where you can move the heads up, down, left, right. Very cool with that. Shoulders up and down, elbows bend, of course the fists and hand turn, knees pose, not really any ankle movement, which is okay. You don't really need that all too much, but you can pose this figure in pretty much any type of a way that you'd like. Now, the thing that I did notice right off the bat was that Indiana Jones didn't have his hat, but it is included in the package itself. I noticed that it didn't fit on there, and I also noticed that it didn't have any of the head sculpts. Any of the other head sculpts didn't have the ability to put the hat on there, so it was really weird that it kind of sat up a little bit high. And then I kind of noticed that the hairline on Indiana Jones here looked a little off. So actually, you can actually pop the top of his hair off, just like that. It's a little creepy looking, but you're able to put the hat on, and that just looks fantastic. So there are a lot of different accessories for this action figure. As I mentioned, he does have 4 different head sculpts. He also has 10 different hands, so you could pose him with a gun or with the whip. Speaking of the whip, you actually have 3 different versions of the whip. One of it's rolled up, and then you got 2 different versions of it being extended or used. We do have the satchel we're able to put on. Mentioned we do have the gun that we're able to put in his holster. Some of the other cool little accessories that they have on here is the spider web. So you remember in the movie when he is going in to get the idol, then of course he's covered with the spider web. So they have spider webs that you're able to put on Indy's back. He does have a torch. Within the torch, they also give you arrows. So of course, before he actually gets the idol itself, he pushes down and he triggers the little arrows that get shot out. So one of the cool things about this torch, you can actually insert those arrows into it. So they did a lot of really awesome detail in there. They also do have a pedestal for the golden idol, which is also included in this package. So you can definitely pose Indiana Jones to be going after the golden idol. Or if you're like me and you have a shelf, you can just kind of put the pedestal and the idol in the back and then have Indy actually making his way towards it. This is definitely one of my favorite action figures of Indiana Jones that I have ever seen and been able to have. So it's really great, especially because I had never heard of it before. So again, I just want to thank you again, Nick, because this is a fantastic piece that I had never heard of, and I'm so glad that you brought it to my attention. Now, Mezco Toys does have the villain from the Raiders of the Lost Ark, not Belong, it's Colonel Towel, I think is how you say his name. It's the guy that burns his hand. So they do have that action figure as well, looking to get him now as well, just because I'm so impressed with this, and hey, Indy's got to have a villain in here as well. Well guys, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. If so, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I am a small growing channel and definitely do appreciate your support. And until the next one, y'all have a great one.